Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel, all the way out here in Malaysia. Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to talk about the aftermath of the Eternia crowdfund that took place at Mattel Creations last week. It officially closed on November the 10th, and the crowdfund overall was a success. Okay, while it did not hit its ultimate tier of 10,000 backers, it was greenlighted. Okay, upon 5,000 backers, and it also hit one of its first tiers, which was the 8,000 backers mark required to unlock the Moti, right, creature. So it hit all those marks. Okay, the thing's going to production, but it did not hit its final tier. All right, the 10,000 backer mark that was required in order for Keclar the Elder, all right, the action figure of this Gandalf-looking guy, to be released. It did not unlock that one, but the campaign was still a success as far as I'm concerned. I think that for a first time out crowdfund effort from Mattel and for Masters of the Universe, I think that it went well. All right, the support was definitely there from the community, but there was a lot of communication in the aftermath. All right, people wondering, me especially too. Okay, if let's say the situation was that Mattel would decide to release Keclar the Elder as an action figure anyway, it seems that based on some of the communication reports that I'm seeing today, that probably might not happen. You know? Okay, first of all, the official final backer count for this project is 9,291. Okay, now that is one hell of a number, guys. You know what I'm saying? That they managed to get 9,000 plus people to pay upwards of $550 for this project. There's a lot of failed crowdfund projects out there. Okay, stuff like the Rancor, recently the Ghost Rider car as well. I mean, they just couldn't get collectors to fork out the cash for any of these projects. Okay, even collectors who regularly spend upwards of like 3 times that amount per month on toys, action figures, whatnot, donuts, you name it. Okay, right? So it's not easy to get crowdfund projects backed. So I can imagine there's going to be a lot of champagne bottles being popped at the Mattel offices. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, this is a cause for celebration. All right, it says here in this newsletter that's been circulating online as well, a win for the fans. Definitely, all right. It's definitely a win for the fans. We're getting Eternia. Okay, Eternia is eternally ours. It's also a heartbreak. Okay, honestly, forking out that amount of cash at one go. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to be announced next month? Okay. What if Hasbro decides to put out the USS flag? Okay, I'm not saying that every Motu fan out there is also a G.I. Joe fan, but some of us are, okay, so what about that, all right? Anyway, but yeah, it is a win for the fans. It is fantastic that everybody that wanted to get Eternia and who put down the hard-earned money for it is gonna get it, all right? It says here on this page of the newsletter, Mattel clarifies that everybody that backed Eternia is going to get the Monster figure because that was the only tier that was successfully unlocked by all. Right, and then so it's looking pretty bad here, okay, because there's like no news of anything else. All right, what about the other guys? And then on the final page here, it goes on to say here, well, if you joined in the first week, you'll get the early backer bonus King Grayskull figure. We're starting the production shortly, but you can check out the live stream anytime you want. Okay, live stream of what exactly? The live stream of the production of the King Grayskull action figure? Is that what I mean? But anyway, this clarifies, okay, everything that you need to know. So only the early backers need apply for this, all right? Okay, this page is dedicated to the early backers. And it also says here that we will update you on all the progress during production. That's fantastic. And we look forward to even more adventures together. Yes, and even more videos that we can produce here on the channel, okay, with all the progress updates that are coming out. I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, thank you, Mattel. Yeah. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Eternia is officially going into production with King Grayskull to all of the early backers, no Keclar the Elder for anyone, and Moti for all. Okay, so that's pretty great news. I myself personally, I gotta admit, I'm a little bit disappointed because I backed this thing pretty late in the game. Okay, just when the campaign was about to wrap up, and well, I understand. Okay, I mean, definitely, everybody that backed this thing early deserves what was promised to them. Okay, I fully support that also. And I think that it's good that Mattel is sticking to their guns. I think there was a lot of communication out there floating around. People were pretty much unhappy that Mattel went back on their word and decided to offer King Grayskull as an additional bonus for hitting the 10,000 backer mark. And this kind of like diminished the efforts of everybody that backed this project early. So in a way, I suppose that well, they decided to just maintain that as it is, and they're sticking to their guns. And this would probably help build a lot of goodwill for future projects. Okay, what are the future projects? I don't know, man, but I'm definitely hoping that one of them is going to be this ultra massive, mechanized, motorized spider. Okay, that's what I'm looking for, right? And it seems that Eternia is pretty much, I think, the only Masters of the Universe Origins product that's motorized in a way, okay, that requires batteries. And if you're hoping to get some of the classic Masters of the Universe stuff that requires battery operated movement, like Spider, okay, then it's definitely gonna have to be a crowdfund project, I think. So I hope that that's one of the projects that they're gonna put into place upcoming from now. And well, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What do you think about all this? Did you back Eternia? Do you manage to back it at those final moments? Because I did do a video last Friday, just about a few hours before the campaign wrapped up. And then I think that a lot of people will probably at that point may be able to actually decide, okay, once and for all, whether or not they were actually going to jump in on the playset. Okay, if you guys did, I want to hear from you guys out there, and just drop all your comments below. Thank you for joining me as always, and I'll catch you guys again real soon. More content. Thank you. Take care out there.